Hey, beautiful. Welcome to the Not Another Mom podcast. It's time to take that mom hat off because this is after hours and I'm making you off the clock. This podcast is here to help you know your worth because damn girl, you're a goddess who deserves to live the life of your dreams. I'm your host, Leslie Sprague, and we talk everything from manifesting to motherhood. Yes, those little monkeys will still creep in here or there. Spirituality to girl talk with your besties, and from business to finding that balance in life. I'm here to remind you that you are worth it. Life gets to be easy for you, and your dreams really can come true. So grab your favorite glass of wine, craft beer, or if you're a whiskey and diet kind of girl, grab that and let's get this show on the road. Hey beauties, and welcome back to the Not Just Another Mom podcast. I am your host, Leslie, and as always, I am so grateful that you are here with me this week and getting back to the basics, energy edition. So if you have been following along, we are, as I just said, getting back to the basics, energy edition. So with the fresh month of September that just rolled around, we are, and the whole routines that have started, getting back to school, everybody just getting back off of summer mode and into a more structured routine. For some parents like myself, this means getting back into sports, and I am at this very moment very freaking excited for sports for this season. Now, talk to me in a few months. It might be a little bit much, but right now I am excited. My daughter is trying out for an all-girls hockey team, and she is I am just so excited for this year for her and what it gets to mean and all that fun stuff. She's always been the only girl on her team, and so to watch her play with a bunch of girls and build connections and all of that stuff, it is just making my mama heart so happy. And it's bringing out this power in her that I don't even know that she realizes that I can see. So I am super excited and so here for it. So that is one of the things that I'm very excited about. Back to basics, energy edition. If you're just joining us, we are on week number 3. So there are 2 previous episodes that you might want to check out. Episode 1 about getting back to basics with your energy is about routines and rituals. Episode number 2 is about meditation and breath work. So those are very key, juicy, and there's even a little challenge inside episode number 1 to add in these things to your daily practice. Listen to the episode before you are rolling your eyes at me and being like, yeah, I don't have time to add another thing in. I go through all that mind chatter in the episode. So go check it out. Today, we are talking about vision, and this is something that I am so freaking excited about. It has been a hot topic in my personal journey lately, and B, in my on my social media, and it is about the vision. The vision is where everything lives. So we're going to go through a little journey, not a meditation or visualization, anything like that, but just kind of painting the picture for you. So when you first decided to take on your entrepreneurial journey, and like got excited about all the things, the possibilities that it can create for you, all the things that can be brought in with your business, all the ways you can help people. The excitement is huge. It is huge. And there are no doubts. You never question yourself. You are just like, fuck yes, I can do this. Let's go. But then you start putting yourself out there and crickets begin to happen. And they happen for all of us. Then the fears and doubts begin to creep in. And this is where the vision begins to falter. This is where people's visions begin to get cloudy. They begin to question whether or not this is for them, whether or not they have the power to actually do this. Those little gremlins that live inside our mind are telling you, see, I told you couldn't do it. They're fucking us up. They're messing with us because they are designed to keep us safe. And it thinks that by going down this entrepreneurial journey that you are no longer going to be safe. So it wants to keep you there. It wants to scare you and keep you safe in your comfort zone where you are right now. So it's doing its job. This is where the most difficult part is for people, is to stay the course. This is where, when we talk about being caught up in the trust and the faith that the universe has your back, this is where this happens. Because it's in these moments of doubt. It's in these moments where we begin to question ourselves that we turn to our thoughts and say, shut the fuck up. I am driving this bus. So get at the back because I'm in control. And we remind ourselves. A lot of times when I'm working with clients, it's in this space where they let the thoughts come in. And don't get me wrong, I am guilty of this myself. It is a constant process. And this is one of the reasons that I am so passionate and committed to working with a coach for my own self so that I can get out of my own head. But one of the most unique things when my clients work with me is I am able to see things differently. And I'm able to put a different perspective and shift on things for my clients. And this helps them to break through these barriers. So we also are working energetically to remove the energetic ties that are connected to some of the thoughts and the feelings that we have when these things come up. So those thoughts that come up when your gremlin mind is saying, see, I told you nobody would have done this with you. There is a seed planted somewhere inside of you, either consciously or unconsciously. Sometimes it comes unbeknownst from when we were very young and we heard people say things like that in our presence when we were a young child. And we decided to keep that thought as our own. I often say that I have probably fucked my kids up by some of the stuff that they have heard when they were younger. But at the same time, I know there is beauty in the journey and they chose me for a reason. So I don't get caught up in that too much. There is beauty in everything. So there's a reason for you picking up that belief. It has brought you some good. It has brought you strength. But at this point in time in your journey, it's time to let that thought go. And that's the beauty. We can't carry all of this stuff, these thoughts, these feelings with us any longer. And this is where my work comes in. Because what we do is I help you to reconnect to your heart center. And when you reconnect to your heart center, connecting, just getting in touch with your breath, getting in touch with feeling your heart, you begin to remind yourself of the vision, of why you are doing what you are doing. Because when you get outside of your own head and reconnect to the heart is the soul essence of who you are, why you're here. And when you reconnect to the vision. You remember why. And sometimes the vision does pivot, and that is okay. Do not beat yourself up for pivoting in your vision, because that is what is meant to happen. You were meant to take this pivot. So staying connected to the vision is so important, and where you're going, remembering your power, remembering imagine yourself standing out on a stage and looking out into the crowd. All those people are waiting for you. They are waiting for you to remember your power, stay your vision, so that they can find you and you can help transform them by thus expanding into the greater realm. I like to call this the ripple effect. When I have a client that I work with, that I help, that is like a drop in the bucket of water. And by my self-helping them, they are able to fully shine their light and help somebody else. So thus, if you could see my hands right now, another circle or ripple in the water comes out. And then all the people that they helped goes out to another layer and another. And think of the impact. So all these people that are standing on stage looking at you, they're waiting to work with you. So remember your vision. It's okay if you need to pivot and fine tune. This is what the staying power is about. This is how you define yourself. You are peeling back the layers that no longer serve you, and you are exposing your true self. You're letting all those judgments that you held on to for so long be gone by the wayside. And when you can focus on your vision, on how you want to create your life, that is what will propel you forward. So stay your vision. Whether you journal about it daily, journaling about it, acting as if you already are living it, being grateful for the life that your future self is creating for you. You can meditate on it and visualize yourself living that life. This is the brilliance and the power of the vision. So if you're finding yourself a little disconnected from your vision today, hopefully that this has inspired you. And if you forgot why, grab a pen and paper and ask yourself these 3 questions. Question number 1, what do you want? What do you desire? I don't know if anybody listening watches Lucifer, but Lucifer that's one of his quotes in the TV show. And every time I say that, I picture him saying it like that. And what do you desire? I wonder if I should find an audio clip for that. But anyway, you'll get it. He does it way better than I do. Anyway, what do you desire? Don't worry about your business. Let it all go and just write the things out. What do you want for your life? What do you want for income? What do you want for your lifestyle, your business? Whatever comes to mind. What do you want for your relationships? For travel, maybe. For adventure, for your health. What do you want? You have the power. The next question is, how does all of what you desire change your life? How does it change your life? Powerful. And then question number 3 is, how does what you desire change the lives of others? How does it change other people's lives? And it's in this moment here that you will be moved to tears, probably. I can't say for sure, but I'm going to guess. You will be moved to tears and you will be reignited with your vision. Thank you so much for tuning in this week, you guys. Next week, I am actually drawing a blank as to what our theme is for next week. So we talked about, I went too far in my book. We are talking about movement. Okay, I'm excited for this. We are talking about movement and getting back to the basics. How this affects your energy. And we're going to be going all scientific on it. I can feel it already. So, thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. I hope you have an amazing week, and we will see you next week for movement. Thank you so much for listening. If you loved this episode, will you do me a favor and help spread the love? Go ahead and leave a 5-star review and share this episode on your Insta stories. If we aren't yet connected on Instagram, come follow me at Leslie & Co XO. And since everybody spells my name wrong, that's Lesley and Co XO. And leave me a line and say hi. Have an amazing day, beautiful, and we'll catch you next week.